This is the Woke Socialist Podcast. While black and African people from Africa are posting videos that are being flooded onto my YouTube channel about how black people shouldn't stand up for their own rights in America, the United States Congress, along with 7 Democrats, just passed a bill that makes it legal for your house to be raided. Now, I was flooded with videos of, black people from the ghetto wagging their fucking head, talking about what they ain't gonna do for the white man and they ain't gonna put their... Fuck you right now. Leave our space. Stop posting. You're doing absolutely nothing. Get the fuck out. You're not leaders. You're just people running their mouths on social media. And I am sick of it. Absolutely sick of it. At any moment, any member of American society can be rated because you sat on your ass and talked about what you wasn't gonna do. You deserve exactly what the motherfucker you get. And guess what? People like me who are armed, ready, and educated are not coming to your rescue. We are not bailing you out of jail. Go fuck yourself. Let me say that first. Now let me give some deserving Americans their due. Will Kelly, Jolly Red Ginger, Park Rose, Permaculture, Paul Lance, Michael Fanone. I don't remember ever mentioning a black person in that list. You have the audacity as black members of Congress and black people in the United States of America to sit here and assume that you have the power over the rest of us. Our tribe, our nation, and our country is not allied with the Democratic Party. It is not allied with Hakeem Jeffries. It is not allied with people who placate to Donald Trump. My family is Will Kelly. My family is Primrose Permaculture. You'll find her on the internet. My family is not people looking for clickbait, but people who rise to the occasion. This is the Woke Socialist Podcast. Right now, since the United States Congress, including House niggers, and I'm going to call them that, like Hakeem Jeffries and the Jews that have been allowed to be white so that they can oppress other black people, like Cory Booker, There are about 10 or 15 Democrats who are standing up against this. But it is too late. That shit is already passed. So to the woke farmer and Will Kelly, those of us who love you know who you are. We don't need to be influenced by a picture that was posted on the White House website. We don't need to wait for Midas Touch or CNN or MSNBC to tell your story, because you lived it. Will Kelly gave his life for the United States of America. And House Negroes and Negroes that have been complacent and been programmed to think that any white person is the enemy is against him. Well, we're not. We are red, brown, black, and proud. We are the woke socialist movement. We are the John Brown Alliance. And we are starting a GoFundMe so that we can travel across the United States and use our retired veterans, police officers, military intelligence, and all those things that Donald Trump threw out on the fucking street when he doged us. So this is where we're at. As people who look like me, we not only have the burden of defending our households against ICE raids, since we know, because we have seen this movie before, that this shit is about to get ramped up. And Congress sanctioned it. This is what I'm saying. Every Democrat that voted for this bullshit is not going to be primaried. Every Republican that voted for this bullshit is not going to be primaried. Every member of the Supreme Court that allowed this to happen, and every judge in southern states who continues without any media present to systematically execute black people. Yeah, I know about that too. The death penalty in southern states is being carried out in rapid succession, while you all are dumbed up by paying attention to this bullshit, and house niggers are buying into this shit about your black bodies. You want to talk about your black bodies? Since 1930 something, black people have been on death row and have been saved to their dying day. Even though organizations like the Innocence Project has stepped in to save their lives, they're being systematically executed in states like Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, and others. And you don't want to put your black bodies on the line? Do not fucking even try to begin to understand what it is to be black and red in America. You are a disappointment to your race. You are MAGA light. You are lowlives. And we reject you. The John Brown Alliance rejects you. Red people reject you. You are disgusting to us. And like it or not, we are going to stand against fascism. We are going to continue to organize against fascism. And no field Negro or house Negro in any part of this world is going to stop us. So have a cup of sit down and shut the fuck up. Now, to the members of Congress who decided that they were going to fund ICE, we got this. Because you are about to experience the greatest revolution since 1776. And we will take back the Gadsden flag. We will take back the American flag. We will take back patriotism. We will take back our First, Second, Third, and Fourth Amendment rights. And if need be, we will do it by force. And the jailing of Will Kelly will not be in vain. Not only that, for all you Democrats, the John Lewises, the Martin Luther Kings, and the James Cheneys are turning over in their motherfucking graves. So keep their names out of your mouth. And while I'm at it, Governor Westmore, while you're fucking skinning and grinning over there with Hakeem Jeffries because you got your high yellow wives and shit, we're not impressed. We're not voting for you. The woke socialists, just like we got elected, people that no longer believe in Democrats, we are going to, at the same time as we defend ourselves under the Second Amendment, your shit is done. We don't need to primary you. We don't need to talk about you. You're dead to us. We know how you voted. We're gone. We are fucking gone. So enjoy your $180,000 salary. We have recruited and will raise funds for your replacements. You don't have to believe us. We don't give a fuck. But rest assured, the least of your worries is a 2026 primary. Because we are leading, along with our allies, a strike of the 2026 election in 50 states. What this means is all people who are anti-fascist will refrain from voting in any primary in any state. This means if you continue to ignore us, the Trump administration will indeed get another term. Elizabeth Warren, you're done. We heard what you said. Black and brown lives are on the line. The next elected official in your state will be a Black or Native American. This is the Woke Socialist Podcast. Please donate to the woke farmer who has just been arrested by ICE. His name is Will Kelly. And as far as I know, he's from the DMV. If you can, please boycott for Mother's Day. Non-black, brown, and red businesses. You can find one of these at Needful Things by Nick on eBay. Needful Things by Nick at ebay.com. I'm going to try and put as many connections to this video as I can, because people need your help. And a lot of people talk a lot of shit, but they do nothing. So, let me finish by saying this. I don't know if any of you remember a guy named David Koresh in our recent memory. And he said he was God and he was Jesus and all this. And he built this compound down in Waco, Texas. And he had supposedly little girls there. I don't know if their families bought them, or all I know is every day I got up and went to work, I had to hear about David Koresh and the Branch Davidians. I guarantee you, I can almost promise, if that whole complex in Waco, Texas, had Confederate flags on it, and they could get a call in to the President of the United States, the white ones back then, because we only had one black one, and say, I will support you. Now, these people allegedly have all these firearms and grenades and all this bullshit, but all I saw when they attacked him was a bunch of ATF going in there assassinating children. Now, had he existed in 2025, or actually 2021, and waved the Confederate flag over there in Waco, Texas, Donald Trump would have walked in there and said, if you give me $1 billion, not only can have all the, riches you want and guns you want and all that stuff, but we'll trade you for anyone under 12 years old. Give them up to Epstein Island. America would have been in perfect balance. Everything is for sale, including black people, right now. No matter what the party. But if David Koresh and the Branch Davidians existed in the United States of America, they would join the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers, MAGA, the Republican Party, and they would have been bought by Donald Trump. But since they were anti-government, they blew him up and killed children. Now I'm starting to wonder what predicated that. And we don't talk about that anymore. And this is what I'm saying about not trusting your media. Every day I went to work, at that time, I relied on the television to tell me how to think, how to breathe, how to eat, why my taxes were high, and how it was doing good for me. And I got poorer and poorer. And I went out there and I built America by doing construction. But now, with that same rhetoric, I live off of $300 per month. That's where I'm at. 300 actual physical dollars per month. On temporary disability. Yet I'm lazy when I can't move my legs in the morning. But I tell you one thing, my legs are going to move. My feet are going to move. My brain is going to move. And as long as I have the ability to take out the man who is going to take me out, I'm going to move. I'm not going to do like you. The rule of law only applies where it is convenient right now in America. So as far as I'm concerned, I operate under the rules of self-preservation. I don't have time to doom scroll about what Donald Trump did last week or how it's going to end his presidency. I don't look like the privileged. So therefore, you need to understand that you have, by not joining a general strike, not supporting labor unions, and rallying for them to become anti-Trump, you contributed to my Holocaust. You had a chance a long time ago to save me. I might not be here tomorrow, and I will never be sorry for what I did. And I will never do this for clickbait, but I will tell you that people like Paul Lance, Jolly Good Ginger, and I'm going to say others right now, tried everything they could to make this not happen. But it is happening. And the reason it is happening is because every single solitary American, black and white, chose to go along to get along. Congratulations, motherfucker. You now have martial law and the Insurrection Act. And Donald Trump's Gestapo will bang down your doors. There need be no declaration. They have already been doing this. The 2026 election is canceled. At last, I will say this. Native Americans, Latino Americans, even Renee Good, all of these people, including Will Kelly, to the Gestapo, MAGA, and the largest federally funded terror organization in the world right now. We're just low-hanging fruit to the Trump administration and people like Steve Miller. This is the green light for the extermination of black people. This is the final solution. This is what they want. They'll deal with the rest of you later. But when the United States Congress yesterday voted to fund ICE, with or without restrictions, that doesn't matter. When they gave our tax dollars to ICE, your tax dollars, you are going to pay for me to die. It is as simple as that. There is no gray area here. There is no Trump will be Trump. No excuses. What you're about to see in the coming days is an escalation of violence, beatings, jailings, and killings of United States citizens. As a person of color to the United States of America, This is the last time that you sell us the drama. This is the last time we fall for the okie doke. And this is the last time that we allow another slaughter, another strange fruit, more lynchings, and more disappearances. You, the United States of America, work for us. We do not work for you. But let me be clear. As human beings, the last time you fucked us over is the last time you will fuck us over. We are not listening to black people about black bodies. We are not listening to government. We are not listening to policies or Elizabeth Warren or parties. We are about to die to our families. And that is all you need to understand about us. I don't care what you think about my statements. I don't care about clickbait. But be clear that my life no longer rests in your hands, nor does it rest in the hands of the woke socialist movement. This is the Woke Socialist podcast. I hope you all have a plan on how to survive this. Because we are woke, we're socialist, we don't fall for the okie doke, and we do have a plan.